And welcome back to Sunday Live. Ahead, our first feature.
That's right.
Listen to this. We return to the troubled sub-county of Matungu, where bloodthirsty, machete-wielding gangs have presided over a reign of terror for the last 1 month.
Well, fear and uncertainty continue to grip residents as soon as darkness falls. Police in the area are now blaming politicians for the bloodletting. Citizen TV's Enock Sikolia has been traversing the villages of Matungu and now brings us this special report on the air of anxiety in a once tranquil part of Kenya.
Matungu village, Kakamega County. According to police data, at least 17 people have been killed in this sub-county in just 1 month. Almost all of them brutally murdered in the middle of the night. We have come to Kakamega County to find out why this area has become so violent and why the lawlessness seems to be getting worse. We arrive at Matungu shopping center to a chaotic scene. For the 5th time this week, police have been called in to collect the body of a man lynched by angry residents. His name was Philip, and residents claim he was part of the gang that has been terrorizing them during the night.
Wakikupata kwa nyumba kitu ya kwanza, wanapiga bibi yako kwanza anguke kando. Wanamrape kama unaona.
Musa Koko, a boda operator in Matungu, says people here are tired and angry.
Tulikuwa tunafunga kazi mwendo wa saa 4 kamili, kila mtu alikuwa anaenda nyumbani. Saa hii mtu wa pikipiki anafunga kazi saa 1 kamili. Ukipatikana saa 2, saa 3 hauna bahati.
Indeed, the people of Matungu are struggling to shake off the recent reputation of gang violence. Matungu is part of the Nzoia River Basin that is one of the country's food-producing zones. Lands here is watered by one of the country's biggest river that is also home to a great diversity of living things in the region. But the region is changing fast. Gang violence is threatening the peace and tranquility that has characterized many areas of Mumias and Matungu for generations.
Na tukifanya uchunguzi tupate mtu, biashara yao ni gari ya kuja kubeba ikipeleka mochari. Hakuna ati tutafanya uchunguzi na tushike huyo mtu tunampelekea askari, hapana.
The killing in Matungu look complex. Survivors tell the story of a group that strikes like scorpions. Fadhili Ibrahim, a Form 4 student, was attacked at night on his way home.
Tulikuwa tunatoka kwa babu yangu Matanga hapa, tulikuwa tunaishia nyumbani. Sasa ile time when tulifika hapa, nilikuwa na mwenzangu na alikuwa mbele kabisa, alikuwa amesonga mbele kidogo. Kuna waswali nimulika torch kama nimefika hapa. Nilimulika torch wakazimisha na mimi nilikuwa nataka kujua ni akina nani. Nistukanye tu akanipiga rungu moja nikaanguka hapa. Nilianguka and then mmoja yake akanidunga hapa. Sasa alinidunga, sasa hapo nikasema hapa sasa ni Mungu tu. Katokea na hapa, nikaingia nayo shamba, nikaingia nyumbani hapa. Sikuwa na nguvu ya kupiga nduru because ile kichapo nilipata ikabidi ni move. When I move, sikujua nyuma yake wameshika beshte yangu pia wakamfanyia the same. Sasa mimi kuingia hivyo, wakachukua piko wakanipeleka hosi, kufika hosi kapata mwenzangu ameshafika huko wanamshona. Kwa hiyo time pia wakanishona, but yeye hakuwa na hali mzuri.
His friend was so badly injured that he lost his life even after being transferred to Kakamega Hospital.
Sasa msee alikuwa amekatuku nyuma mara 3.
Fadhili takes us to another homestead 1 kilometer away from his home. This is the home of Sharif Odongo, a Form 2 student at Makunda Muslim Secondary School, killed by the mysterious gang on the 28th of April. He left in the previous day for the evening preps in school. He never returned. He died on the spot outside their home in Namasanda village.
Nililia kwa nduru nyingi, nikaangalia mtoto kweli damu imetirika mingi, nikamwangalia ile mkono alikuwa amefanya hivi, nikaona kweli damu imeisha. Ni kama walimdunga, sijui ni kisu, sijui ni chuma, side hapa kwa jicho, ni kama iliingia hata hii jicho ili affect hiyo jicho mpaka hapa kwa shavu lake. Hiyo kitu iliingia hivyo. Na hizo alama zenye zilikuwa hapa hivi nafikiria ni vile walimsukuma kwa sababu alikuwa amelala kifutifuti.
In Matungu, people still don't know why, but every other week somebody is being killed. Walking at night in villages of Matungu is now like a suicide mission. According to police, of those attacked by the gang, 8 people have died, while 7 are nursing serious injuries since the gang started causing havoc in the sub-county. But who are the people behind the attacks remain a puzzle. Residents fear mentioning names, but they believe a very influential and wealthy man is behind their troubles. Police too are not ready to release names of people suspected to be funding the attacks on the villagers, but statistics point to organized crime.
Mtu anakutana tu na mtu atakuwa njia, anakata, hakuna kitu anachukua, anaua. Ndio? Anaingia kwa bomba ya mtu, anaua. Sasa that means hiyo si crime ile ya kawaida. Crime ya kawaida paka iwe na moti.
But we want to know the names of gang members and, if possible, their financiers. So we tag along a police operation. Over 50 police officers drawn from Vihiga, Kakamega, Busia and Bungoma counties are deployed in Matungu to hunt down the killer gang. A contingent of police officers have just left this police station. It's raining heavily here, but they are going for an operation, and we are following up. We reach this place here in Mayoni. Officers alight, and we follow. They have been tipped by a villager here that the gang has been planning the attacks from this abandoned house. This is it, a semi-permanent house in the midst of a maize plantation. We move in, but there is no one. Only evidence that this house has been in use recently. It doesn't look unoccupied and has a stool. The wall is scribbled and some areas have scratches. With no one having been found here, police officers lock the door and continue with the operation that aims at flashing out criminal elements in the area. We move from one village to another. The land is quiet and only police boots and sound of nature can be heard as we traverse the sub-county. It seems the gang members got wind of police operation and fled before we arrived. And that night, police in the neighboring Mumias West sub-county will arrest one man suspected to be a member of the killer gang. Charles Wesonga was apprehended in Musanda village after residents raised alarm. He was found carrying an axe, a panga, and several rolls of a substance believed to be bang. Mumias West OCPD believes this was one of the weapons used by the gang to kill and maim residents of the neighboring Matungu.
Kulingana na vile tumemhoji, ni rahisi kubeba. Akiweka hivi, avae koti, atabeba vizuri sana na atekeleze maovu ama mabaya yake. So imetengenezwa in a way that it is very easy to transport ama to carry. Imekuwa reinforced hapa in a way that mwenyewe akitumia iko na grip vizuri sana.
Charles Wesonga is from Ijinja village in Matungu, one of the areas that has been hit hard by the gang violence.
Alituambia anaenda Matungu shughuli zake, lakini anakaa Mumias West. Na ndiposa vile tulienda kwa nyumba yake, vile alituambia penye anakaa, ndio tuliweza kupata hizo bangi ambazo alikuwa nazo kwa nyumba na marafiki wake wengine ambao aliwataja, ambaye bado wanatafutwa.
So far, 6 people suspected to be members of the gang have been arrested. 5 others have been lynched by members of the public, while police have gunned down 2 more. The former leader of the gang was killed last month together with his wife by his associates over leadership wrangles. Several gang members are on the run. They include Yondu Mohammed, suspected to have been behind the killings in Ijinja village. Police have also put on the list of the most wanted 2 men classified as notorious criminals, one by the name Dadi and another one by the name Odhiambo. But police claim that politicians are aiding crime.
Raia ndio hata akitaka usalama katika society, katika community, ndio ataweka. Hawa wanajua hii ndio wahalifu katika area hii, lakini ile kitu huwa wanahofia sana. Wakipeana information, polisi ita apprehend, ipeleke kotini, isn't it? Lakini akifika kotini anapewa bond. Sasa wakati anarudi, the gang will come back.
But even as the government continue to grapple with the issue of restoring peace and order in Matungu, tension remains high, and for those who have fallen victim of the criminal gang, only justice will soothe them.
Siwezi nikamwacha hata vile niko tu mama hivi. Nimuone hata kama ni kijana anatoshana na wewe, nitaanguka naye. Ani uwe tu sasa, tuende sisi wote na yeye baki aishi.
Enock Sikolia, Citizen TV, Kakamega County.